Welcome to the Second Chance Garage. Okay, we're going to try to light a fire in the old wood stove today. And I just just cleaned it out. I was wearing a mask, so I'll show you the way I do it to make it easy. The easiest way I know how to do it. Okay, let me find some small scraps. Okay, just some old scraps of pine that I had making some trim out of, I guess. I will snap that. I wonder if I can snap it again. Oh, yes, I can. Ooh, that hurt my hand. Doggone it. Let me stack this up here a minute. Okay. This will be the actual first real fire in here this year. I had a small one built just to make sure that the chimney wasn't backed up or nothing. Okay, so I got me a handful here, and then I take, now these work great, but these are pine cones I use. They ain't been dipped, they ain't been nothing, they're just regular pine cones. You pick them up out of your yard wet, and then what you do is you throw them in a laundry basket and just let them set all summer. Or in the garage where it's warm, whatever. And then you use your pine cones for starter. Yeah, you can see them in there. So let me just kind of stack the pine up in here, kind of like this. And I'll openly say this is kind of cheating, but as long as it starts, that's all that matters, really. But pine burns hot and fast, so that's why you want to use just scraps of old pine. Okay, and I use handheld torch. Burn your pine, get the dry pine cones going. All right. And that's all there is to it. And that way you just wait until you get it good. There. Bed of coals going. And you just keep adding wood to it. Now, the wood I got sitting on top of the fire wood burning stove, that is some wood that I had in there that when I closed out the fire the last time, the wood's good and dry. So I'll put that in there. See? Okay. And then that'll take off and burn pretty good. And now, I don't know if you can see through the air holes. I got all the air holes wide open. I got I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see. I'll adjust you up a little bit here. Over or something. Okay, I have a butterfly right here. Well, the camera fell, so that's great. And you got a broken tripod, but anyway, we'll let me get over here a minute. But yeah, see, This is old school. Like this will burn. This is an older one. And this is red. All this red stuff around here. That's where I had to reseal it last year. Maybe a couple years ago when I put it in here. And then it's got a regular, you know, it's got a butterfly in it to adjust. But I did, that's old school setup, you know. And then I just got a hole. Let me show you. I just punched a hole right through the machine shed. It's not fancy, but it works. It's got a blower that comes on. It's just an old school. We actually heated my family's house with this till I was in like 6th or 7th grade. And then it just sat down there, so I wound up bringing it over here and using it again. Let me see if I can adjust you just a little bit here. Okay, now we'll go outside. Yeah, I got a motion sensor light there. And we'll go outside and look at the chimney. Make sure there's smoke coming out of it. When you get a good fire going, yeah, there's some smoke coming out of it. Let me get over here. There's the chimney. So we'll follow it up. And there you can see the smoke coming out of it. Yep. But there's not a lot of smoke coming out of it because it's burning good. And that is a 2x4 and a brick I got for support under the chimney. And it goes down to this concrete block right here because it was too short. So, okay, so then right next to the shed, we got us a pile of firewood right there. And then I've got, I'll show you some carts, some other stuff that I made here for wood storage, because I didn't want it getting in the way. This thing is so broke. My good one is in the house. Okay, so I'll find some place to put you in here. Hold on a minute. Getting the, okay, now find some place to put you here. Let me go up a little. Let me run you up as high as I can with this. Okay, let me. Okay, there. Now, as you might be able to see, I have, okay, let me get you down here. Wow, that's crooked as dog's hind leg. Okay, I got this couch sitting there. So I made a box, put it on wheels, and all you simply have to do, simply push it from the backside. Okay. I haven't had it out of here in a while. Slide it out from underneath the, and it's got wood in it. Wood storage under the couch. So, put it back under there. Yep. Okay. That's one wood storage. And then, why is this thing so crooked? I don't know. There, that's better. Okay, then we put you over here by the couch. Get you propped up. Okay, this under my workbench. So I got wood storage under here, under this couch. Then I rig this up, pull out. It's a drawer on wheels, and it's full of wood. So I have wood storage here, got wood storage underneath the couch, and I got that big pile of wood out there, plus I got a big pile of wood out in the middle of the yard. But yeah, so anyway, thought I'd show you some of that. We'll go over here, see if we can't prop you up somewhere and see. Should be burning pretty good now. Then I got the flue open. I better put the gloves on because that thing does get hot. It gets hot on the outside too. It's got the cast iron liner on the inside, then it shoots air around it, heats it up, and then it'll kick on and blow out the top and blow the hot air out the top. And then I also hang a fan from above it down. It comes in behind this pipe here, and then it blows heat off the stove on top of it. It actually works really good, but we'll check and see what we got for fire. Yeah, the wood burning. Looks like we're gonna have to add some more wood. So let's go for the couch wood storage. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can kind of see the end of the couch. Got so much stuff in here, so many unfinished projects I need to get back to. Alright, here's one. Alright. Turn you around again. You can see the stove. Back you up. That'd be great if this stupid tripod wasn't broke. Okay. Well, let's just over in. Yeah. Make sure I got all my air holes open. Burning good. I don't know. Looks kind of long. Ooh, maybe. Let's see if it fits. Yeah. Like a glove. Yep. And she'll burn quite a while that way. And then if it gets a good hot coals in it, of course you can turn it down a little bit to adjust it. I'm just building a fire out here because it's cold this morning, and I'm wanting to start cleaning up the garage, but I thought that all day yesterday too, and it's a mess. We're gonna figure out where to start. So I'm gonna attempt to find a place to start and start cleaning this place up. So anyway, that was just the first real fire in here. It'll take probably 15-20 minutes. I go back in the house and it'll be cranking. And I also have, if I want more heat, this is the tank to the diesel heater. I have right there at the top. It runs out the side of the shed with the high temp, and it runs off 12 volt to a battery I got down here on a maintainer, and then it runs all the way over, and the thermostat, it runs all the way across. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the wiring runs all the way across that ceiling, all the way over to that shelving unit right there. And then I got a board anchored to the loft. Let's see. Yeah, until it falls. Right in there is a controller for it. I don't have it hooked up, otherwise I would light it up for you, but I don't have any diesel in it. But yeah, when it gets really cold, that's what I use for supplemental heat. And I also have a 2010 propane heater, or not propane, kerosene or diesel, big jet heater looking thing that I can use in here too. And it's got a built-in thermostat to kick on and off. I'll see if I can take you over here and show it to you. Oh boy. See what a mess this is? Look, I've got shelves sitting behind shelves. I got all this stuff. Then I got a shelving unit behind that. You know? So, I mean, I got to get the place cleaned up. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, garbage cans. Can't see it, but there it is right there. It's a big jet engine looking thing. I think it's 210 or 250 or something like that. And you can burn it off. If you want to, you can burn it off kerosene and stuff too. So if you're doing a project outside, like in the driveway, stay there. Okay. Now, if you're doing something in the driveway, you can fire that up. And so it's nice and warm right where you're working. You know, it's got wheels on it. You can take it around. So it heats up the area that you're in, that you're working. Works really nice. Hard on diesel. If you're running diesel and kerosene both, it's hard on them. But it's better than freezing your butt off. So, so anyway,